y'all, it's Jo. So I guess I'll have to say a happy late St. Patty's Day to ya. Actually filming this the day before, but I know I probably won't get it out till Monday. So anyway, this is not going to stay in my hair. Okay. Isn't this so cute, y'all? This is a pattern by Krista at the Secret Yarnery. And see, I just have one little hair clip thing I put back there, but I think hers is much smaller because she makes hers with worsted weight with the number 4. And I use the Big Twist Posh. So it's a number 5 blanket yarn, so it's a little bigger, but it's still small, and I think it's still really cute as a fascinator, don't you think? So cute. I actually took a picture of it yesterday on one of my bunnies. I think it gave me a little flat head here, or excuse this mess, y'all. I gotta figure out what to do with this hair. It's just not my forte. I'd taken a picture with this bunny with the hat on, and I posted it to Krista's, you know, her Facebook community group or whatever. And he was sitting in a little chair. And then after I posted the picture, he was sitting in a little white chair. It was so cute. And so I talked about how it looks so cute on my bunny, perfect size. And then I realized there's no way you can tell this is a bunny unless you see the ears. So he's just a little pink man. I don't know what he is. He could be anything. Well, he does have his little tail. But yeah, oh, this is my, in case you're new here, this is a Leggy bunny pattern that I just put out recently, and there's a tutorial here on my channel for it, and also the written pattern is Etsy if you'd like that. So that's the Leggy bunny. See, it's kind of a ragdoll type, almost like a vintage, you know, ragdoll type looking, and it's the Leggy. It's a no-sew pattern. So, you know, the arms are made within the pattern as you go along the round. Anyway, so I thought that was really cute. And I had made this little Leggy heart. This is also another pattern. I had made this with this bright green, almost fluorescent kind of the Big Twist Posh from Joann's. And I also took a picture of them two together, and I thought that was really cute too. But anyway, I'll put those at the end. I always put little slideshow pictures at the end. Okay, so what do we have to talk about today? I am probably just going to be like scatterbrained and all over the place because, yeah, we won't go into why. We won't go into because. There's no point in that. Let's just play and have fun. Okay, so let's just pick. I got quite a few things here sitting in front of me. I haven't crocheted a whole lot. I've made more of the Leggy bunnies. Where are they? Here, I have some in this little bin too. I set some up right here across the back, but I also have some in this bin. Like I made this purple one. And these don't have faces on them yet. You've seen that one. Oh, I made this little plain little white one that still needs a mouth. And I was also thinking about doing a little video to show how to blush, how to use blush on your amies. So I think I was holding off on that one and this one. This one I could blush also. I could blush any of these. I could blush this one too. Anyway, so yep. Oh, so I made these. If you remember the knotted loveys that I made, the unicorn and the dinosaur, these were the colors that I used and the yarn that I used. So I made 2 little bunnies. And so I'm going to put the little faces on them. And I thought maybe I might try to get these over to my little grandniece and nephew that live across the lake that I gave the loveys to. Do y'all know Michelle from MJ's Off the Hook? You probably do. She's huge in our community. And she put out this pattern, and one night I was just sitting around. I was sitting around bored and I wanted to crochet something, and I have made so many of these, you know, and these that I wanted something different. And I really love this pattern that Michelle put out. It's an amigurumi. I love all her sweater patterns too. I've started one. I think I showed y'all one time a while back. I'd started one of her granny pop cardies or something. And yeah, it's still sitting there. It's still just a whip. I think all I need to do is put the sleeves on and do a little trim work, and then I'm done. So anyway, she came out with this cutest little bunny pattern. I think she calls it, I'll have to write it down here, farmhouse, rustic farmhouse bunny or something like that. And I thought it was so cute. Now this is made out of peekaboo. I'm weird. Okay, this is made out of Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. This is the color walnut. So you see it's kind of got like those little variegated browns in it. And I thought, this is a perfect color for something like this. You know, she had like the natural looking, you know, taupey brown colors and stuff. And so I really love how she did the pattern where it almost looks like it's wicker or jute, or, you know, like that kind of look. So I think, oh, this is the back. This is the back. That's the front. It doesn't really matter, but you know, when you see the prettier stitching on the ears, that would be the front. So the ears are just pipe cleaner. I had to go buy some so I could finish it. So you take a pipe cleaner and you do your little single crochets around it, and you know, she shows you in the video. I'll have the video linked down below if you'd like to go check it out. She shows you in the video how to, you know, affix all this. So it was very simple. It's a very, very easy pattern. A beginner could do it for sure. I did not weight mine. She weighted hers with like a thing full of rice or something. I am definitely, probably will never weight my projects down with a food item, because that is just going to attract bugs. But I did have some of those weighted pellets and I couldn't find them. So I was thinking about putting some rocks in there, and then I was like, you know what? This is standing up just fine without being weighted. So I didn't weight it. It's just got the stuffing in there. Now it's kind of, you know, like heavy-ish, because when you use your worsted weight yarn to get this size, you're triple stranding your yarn. Now she does it with oh, that was the outside. I got a little wonky part here, but that's just on the outside. So she does it with 3 balls. But she does show you real quick how to triple strand your yarn. So you just take it and you fold it over once and you fold it over twice, and you have 3 strands. You have 3 strands of yarn. Now you can go watch her video. There are other videos on how to do this also. Then you make your slip knot or your magic circle or whatever you got to make, and you put your hook in there. And as you're crocheting and you get to this part where it's got, let me grab a hook. See, I'm getting my ends mixed up with the actual yarn. Okay, so I got 3 strands of the yarn. That's my end. So I'm gonna do this. And when you get to this part, as you're crocheting, you just pull this through. And you pull it, and you have 3 more strands. And you keep crocheting until you get to right here. And then you put the yarn through, and you pull it some more. Now, when you're sitting down, you know, when you're crocheting, you can pull out a big, you know, triple strand. And it works up great. It was nice, thick yarn, and it was very easy to do. So I would definitely highly suggest it. I think it's adorable, just plain like this, very rustic looking. So I like that. No face. I wouldn't put a face on here. I don't think it would look right. It's just supposed to be very home decor-ish. You know, it's not for a toy for a baby. You wouldn't want to give this to a child, not with the way the ears are done, because that would be obliterated or dangerous with the wiry, pokey thing on the end. But yeah, so it's a home decor item. It's really cute. Okay, and that's Michelle with MJ Off the Hook. Hey y'all, Editing Joe here. I completely forgot, y'all, to put the tail on the bunny. I was watching the video I took yesterday, editing this morning, and I completely forgot the tail. So I made a little poof ball this morning and put that on there. And also, since I don't really have like the fancy little satin ribbons, I just crocheted a little strip of, what do you call it? Single crochet foundation stitch. So I just crocheted about yay big, and then I tied it around his neck. So I think that added a little something too. But yeah, completely forgot about the tail. Okay, and I'll be back later on. Okay, so the next thing that I did was this little chicken. This was a pattern. Well, let me start over. Y'all know Jackie with Crochet HD, and I love how she spells her name. It's Crochet 80. The number's 80. And HD like ADHD, but she loves the 80s and she has ADHD and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, she's hilarious. And she just recently started joining us. I know you've heard me talk about my Zoom sisters. So she joins us in Zoom every now and then, and it's always good to see her when she comes in. And she has a story about her emotional support chicken, so you can go check out her channel. But she wrote up this little pattern, long story short, she wrote up this little pattern for this little chicken, and a bunch of us in there made one. Now, I did my tail wrong because it was supposed to go, I was supposed to sew it this way and not that way. And I kind of did my own thing with the comb on the top. Yeah, I think she has several, like she has options to choose from how you want to do your comb or your wattle or your beak. And I did my own eyes also. Those are the embroidered eyes that I like to do from Cassandra's tutorial with Cassandra with Craftably Ever After. So anyway, and everybody was giving their chickens like fun names like Henrietta, or, oh, now I'm drawing a blank, Mother Clucker. Anyway, so my chicken's name, I named him Donald Cluck. And it's not the Donald Cluck you might be thinking of. It's the other Donald Cluck. Because think of the Donald Cluck that has the golden hair comb over. So he said he was going to make the hen house great again. And so there we go. There's my emotional support chicken from Jackie. So go check out her channel and her little pattern. I don't know. I know she did a tutorial on it. I don't know if she's got it for sale anywhere or not, but I'll link her down below. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about Billy, the Crafty Floridian. She is, you know, she's been heavily involved in the Boggy Creek blanket drive. And like Lenan with Nina's Knots Crochet, you know, they're asking for granny squares. Lenan's not asking yet, so don't send to her. But Billy wants them now. But what Billy wants is a 6-inch granny square. Make sure it's 6 inches. That makes it so much easier for her to put together when they're all uniform, the same size. So a 6-inch granny square. And she has 3 themes. She wants to make themed blankets for Boggy Creek. So if you are so inclined, she is asking for squares that are in the theme of St. Patrick's Day, green, white, not Easter, Halloween. So anything orange, black, purple, you know, those Halloween-y colors, and Christmas. So, you know, all the red, white, greens you got. So she, you know, so she's looking for those 3 specific holidays, St. Patrick's, Halloween, and Christmas. So if you want to send her some granny squares in those colors, even if they're just a solid color, or if they have, you know, like here's a dark green with a white, here's an orange and a black. Make them however you want. Like these would be good for Halloween. These would be good for Halloween. I was going through some of the granny squares that I had already made that I did not send to Lenan last year because she got bombarded with too many. Too many granny squares. So I told her I would just keep them and eventually have enough to make a blanket with. But now I'm going to send some of these to Billy because she's excited. She wants to get started making blankets now. So I had some that were like this green and white and this green and white. So that could be St. Patrick's or Christmas. This looks like St. Patrick's to me. These are Easter. This could be Christmas. Gold and red. Gold, red, green, gold, silver and gold. Okay, so the other ones aren't really like fall into that theme. So I will keep these for something else or make a blanket with them. I'll keep making granny squares. They whip up so quick. Now, they especially love like I'm going to make some too that have appliques on them or something to make it a little bit more special. Like I could put a spider or a Christmas tree or a, you know, you could put anything on, you know, a clover and put a little applique on it or either make it into the pattern. Like it doesn't have to be granny stitches. It could just be a 6-inch square as long as it's 6 inches made with a number 4 weight. And then she can incorporate that into the blanket. Because if you go into different size yarns, that kind of messes everything up too. So you know, number 4 weight, 6-inch square, and does not have to be granny. They love all the cute squares. They love them. So the ladies love them to put them together, and the kids absolutely love them. So if you feel like doing that, I'll have Billy linked down below. And you can just send her some of those and go check her out. And you probably already know her if you know me. But yeah, she would love to get your squares. Okay, now we're moving on to hooker versus hooker. And that would be Laura with Mad Mimi's Crochet and Jan with An Alaskan Crafter. They are having so much fun with this, and I'll have them linked down below and you can go find out all about it. But last month, they have contestants and people, once they pick colors, they pick the project, and then you make it for that month. Not a specific project, but like February was make a plant, and we had to use green, yellow, purple, and brown. So this was the plant I made for the Hooker versus Hooker February edition. And I made this, of course, out of blanket yarn. And I just sat down and I started right here. And I just kept going and going and going. And I ended right here. And this is all one piece, of course, with color changes. But it's a no-sew, all one piece. And I just did it in my head as I went. So I think it came out pretty cute. I was thinking, I wonder if people might like this pattern. I did not write it down, so I'll have to try to recreate it again. I pretty much got the gist of, I think I remember what I did. If not, it might be a little different. But yeah, so you see my little yellow, I just tied it on and tied little knots, and that made like the little spiky things on the cactus. I probably should have put some on the I'm calling them arms. Look, on the arms. Could actually put a little face on that. That would be cute too. That would be so cute, little face. But yeah, so let me know if y'all are interested in me writing this up. Because that would be something really different, right? A no-sew plushie cactus in a pot. Yeah, so that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I have not decided if I'm going to participate in their March Hooker versus Hooker yet. But that's Laura and Jan's dealio. And speaking of Laura, y'all, she is one of the most generous people that I know. She is always buying things for people. And I happen to be a recipient of something very generous that she bought and mailed to me. And I have just been in like bewilderment that somebody, I'm not used to accepting gifts, but especially of this magnitude. So I'm just like, I don't know, speechless. Like, really? You did that? I mean, she gets on a kick and she just starts wanting to spread joy and love. So let me show you what she sent to me, and not just me, to several other people too. She bought the Addi King Express for me. Is it king size? Addi Express King Size. So we were talking about them on Zoom one night, and she has been loving hers. She makes a lot of hats and scarves for donations. And so, you know, everybody was kind of like giving their opinion or what they thought about it. And I love the products that it makes. But it's just not something, I've always, you know, toyed around with wanting to get one, but I just couldn't justify the cost, knowing that I didn't know if I was really going to like it or not, or need it, or any, you know, I don't know. There was always something needed to spend money on, you know, like more yarn or food. But I am so excited to try this. Oh wait, let me just, in case y'all don't know, I'm sure y'all know. The Addi Express is a knitting machine. It's a knitting machine. So, I haven't even taken this out yet because I'm just so nervous about it. I've been watching videos. Well, let me just show y'all this. So there it is, right there. That's it. You hook the yarn on, and make sure it's hooked on every tooth in, and you weave it in and out. And then you start cranking the handle, and it starts making this fabric like in a tube. So you can make a hat or a scarf with it, or all kinds of things. I'm not sure exactly what all you can make with this thing, but I know it's a lot. But I'm really excited about trying to make amigurumis with it. Yeah, that's what I'm excited about trying. And hats, maybe. Yeah, I want to try it all. I'm not so much into hats and scarves and shawls and all that, but a little bit, you know. I'm getting more into the amies now. So, thank you so much, Laura, my friend. That was so very, very, very kind of you. And, yeah, so we hang out on Zoom a lot, and she's always a character. So we have a good time on there. What else can I talk to y'all about? I took it out the box. I cannot wait to get started on this, Laura. I am so excited. I'm so excited for all the possibilities and learning something new. It's going to be amazeballs. Love ya. Mwah. Sippy sip. Okay. So we went through Mardi Gras and St. Patrick's Day, and y'all, I did not go to one parade this year. I don't know. It just always seemed like, it's too cold, or it's too this or too that, or we were tired, or we wanted to do something else, you know. There's actually an opportunity I could go to a parade tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day over in New Orleans. I wonder if there's one on Mississippi coast. There could be. And there's even St. Patty parades the following weekend. There's one on the 24th in Metairie near my brother and sister-in-law. So I might go to that, but we'll see. But, so yeah, so life has just been very busy, or either I've had a migraine or just tired from work. I always, you know, when everybody asks me, like my aunts ask, you know, how have you been? What have you been doing? And I said, this is our life. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. That's what we do. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. Try to have a little bit of fun, a couple of hours of crochet time at night if I can get it in, if my brain will let me. And I'm looking at all these whips, or no, let's call them prototypes. So I did this in December, so I haven't, you know, I didn't do much video in December, but I started making some more leggy critters. Well, I think y'all saw, I think I did show y'all the leggy cat, but I hadn't written up this pattern yet. I don't know if I'm too happy with the way it came out, but you know, this is the prototype. So we got the tail, we got the ears, we have a cat. But I also was trying to come up with like a gingerbread man or a snowman. Oh, well, this one's purple. I don't know what it is. But, you know, it was kind of, you know, in the Christmas vibe. Back in December, I was working on these. And I also made this Santa, which I thought was kind of funny looking. So he's a prototype also. So I don't know if I'm going to revamp him, maybe Christmas in July. I could do the Santa or the snowman slash gingerbread man, depending on what color you choose. So we could, you know, do something like that. But this color work in here was a lot of work. And so I don't know if I would want to write a pattern with all this color working on here and be able to get it across good the way I want it to come out. So I might have to do it a more simpler way and then maybe just add a beard on after. I don't know. But anyway, these are all prototypes that, you know, like if you're interested, let me know. Prototype for the cactus, the cat, gingerbread snowman, Santa. And I started this chick, but of course this is not going to be for this Easter, but I started a little chick that I was thinking maybe it could be like a little chick sitting in an egg, and then it would have the legs out the bottom, you know. So like this is the top, and all of these are you know, the no-sew plushie patterns, no-sew. So I started that. So I don't know if I'm going to get back to that or not, or if it's just, or if I'm even going to finish this prototype, but we'll see. I might just sit down here one night really bored on Zoom with my girls and pick it up and just finish it off. But, so that's where I'm at with all that. Now I did start one project last night. I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about something, and then Yip Yips came up. And y'all know the Yip Yips from like Sesame Street? The yip, 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 oh, oh. Okay, I'll spare you the song. But, so I started one. Jan and Laura both had made one, they said. And then Joanne found the pattern, and she sent it to me. So, I started one last night. So this is where I'm at with it. And it's gonna be so cute. Of course, it's out of blanket yarn. I made it out of blanket yarn. I wanted it to be big enough to like hold a bunch of the grocery bags, you know, the plastic grocery bags. I was gonna hang this in my utility room, put my grocery bags in. So I thought that would be really cute. So I'll let y'all know how that comes out. I kind of didn't follow the pattern so much for this part. I don't know exactly what they were trying to say, but I didn't like how it was coming out, so kind of just revamped that a little bit. And instead of using ping pong balls for the eyeballs, I made an eyeball. I made one eyeball so far, but I didn't know if I made the black too big. I might have made the black part too big, so I might go back and make a little smaller black, because I just made it, you know, I'm not going to put the black on as a separate piece. I just made it as part of the eyeball. So yeah, I'll have to think about that. I might redo this and make the black part a little smaller for the eyeballs. And then I think I'm just going to do pipe cleaners for the little antenna, which I see pictures that everybody's using just the pipe cleaners. But I don't know if I might crochet around the pipe cleaner and add it that way. There's something about just the pipe cleaner that I don't like. I think it needs to be crocheted. Don't you think? So, like that. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll finish it tonight, and then I'll show y'all in the next video, because I have to add all the little doodly hinkies down here. Yeah. Okay, Editing Joe is back. And I finished the Yip Yip. So I thought I'd just go ahead and show y'all here. So just put his little fringies on the bottom. There's his eyeballs. I did, where's the other eyeball at? Remember, I just told y'all the eyeball I made, I was thinking the black was too big. Here it is. Yeah, so I think that was too big. So got a little smaller black pupil for his eyes, and I'm not lining it. There's no need to line it, I don't think. I mean, I know it looks better if it had like black right there, but I think it's good enough. So I'll just hang him in my laundry room and my utility room, put some plastic bags in there from the grocery store. Yip, 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 yip. I actually, you know how our phones listen to us? I actually, after talking about yip yips for a few days, of course, it shows up in my feed on the YouTubes. And so I had to watch the little yip yip episode where it's like with the baby. So it's yip yip you, yip yip me, yip yip baby, yip yip family. It's so fun. Memories. So we have a winner from our last my last video. What was it? The Leggy Bunny. All about the Leggy Bunny, Crochet Vlog 109. At the end I said I would give away a pattern, and so that is going to Leo's mom 13. So if you are watching this, just send me an email and I'll get that right back to you. So that's great. I hope that you make one and send me a picture because I'd love to see it. Also, y'all, March is my vlogiversary month, and I have been doing this for 5 years now. Yeah. Well, not steady. Well, you know, I take a month off here and there, or 2 months maybe, or longer. Like when I was taking care of my mama, you know, it took a long time off. But anyway, yeah, it's been 5 years since I made my first video, and it's just been loads of fun. And I am so excited to now be able to make videos a little more often. So that's great because I really enjoy it. It's so much fun, and I love sharing with you, and I love the feedback I get on the messages, and if you reach out to me like on Messenger or whatever, but my Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So maybe I'll plan something bigger for my next video, because I didn't plan on planning anything yet for my vlogiversary. I haven't been past year or two, you know, I haven't really done a whole lot. But yeah, we'll see. We'll probably have a giveaway here soon. Also, I am nearing the 3,000 subby mark, so thank you so much if you have subscribed. And it's, you know, it's just been a lot of fun. So I appreciate you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just noticed another prototype I did not long ago. Okay, long story short, I have a Bronco. I have a Bronco Sport, and I don't know if you know, there's a thing with Jeeps. It's called Duck Duck Jeep, and they duck each other with like rubber ducks. But Broncos have Buck Buck Bronco, and so they like to, and it's trying to get caught on. Now the Bronco's only been back in circulation for a couple of years, 3 years now. 21 it came back out. But So we're trying to get people on board, and there are a lot of people that are on board around the country with the Buck Bronco. So I decided I wanted to try to do another prototype of a horse, a no-sew plushie horse that I could buck people with. And this is what I came up with. You tell me, what does it look like? A horse? What does it look like? I think it kind of looks like a donkey. But y'all know my prototypes, this is how they come. I don't know why this one's leg just wants to stick out. It must have been some way that I connected back to the body that it did that, but it kind of looks like it's making it, it's running or something. So that might be good. It's galloping. It's in motion. So I made this little horse, and it's not a no-sew in the fact that I did have to sew the head to the body. But everything else, like the head is made right here. The nostrils are incorporated. The ears are incorporated. So the whole head is no-sew. And then the whole body is no-sew with the legs. The tail is put on separate, but that's just gathering up 4 or 5 strings of yarn and doing your little knot thing. But and the mane is put on one at a time, because you got to go down the row. But still, that's not sewing, and that's not even crochet. You don't even have to crochet it. So and it's not that many, so it's very easy. But there's my little prototype for my little no-sew horse, my little plushie horse. So that has to be refined also. Maybe I could slimline it and make it more sleeker, make it more Bronco-ish, but instead of donkey-ish. But I still think it's cute. Okay, so that's where we're at with that. Okay, y'all, so Easter is right around the corner, and I hope to start seeing more and more of the little leggy bunnies around. And yeah, so thanks y'all for sticking around for Joe's Web number 110. I think it's 110. And be blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!